In her nearly 4-decade career at Bell, Patricia R. Sanchez, or Patsy as she's known to her friends and colleagues, has built a reputation as an expert on the Bell 412 aircraft, a descendant of the legendary Huey helicopter. She became an authority that designers and project leads lean on to verify their plans and designs, and "Go Ask Patsy" became a common phrase around Bell. Her deep knowledge of the components and processes employed to build and maintain the 412 and many other legacy aircraft led to her becoming a project engineer in Bell's commercial business, where she excelled and worked effectively with a variety of departments in the United States and Canada. Her latest role, as a commercial applications engineering manager, was a step up for her in responsibilities and recognition of her value to Bell. Patsy's story is one of persistence and perseverance. She began her career in 1981 in the Bell Mass Properties Group, where she became a technical point of contact for the company's mainframe weights analysis program, WAVES. Over the years, Patsy led multiple upgrade projects for WAVES, the success of which has been essential to Bell's ability to meet precise customer requirements. From her time in college at the University of Texas at El Paso, a first-generation Mexican-American from the Texas-Mexico border, and the fourth of 6 sisters, Patsy has poured her heart and soul into the community. Among her many contributions and activities, her leadership roles with various groups that help women who are victims of domestic violence find full-time housing and job training opportunities is perhaps the one of which she is most proud. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the Hispanic Engineer National Achievement Awards Corporation Award for Lifetime Achievement in Industry to Patricia R. Patsy Sanchez. Congratulations, Patsy.
I grew up in a traditional Hispanic family, the fourth of 6 girls. My sisters and I are all first-generation Americans, born and raised bilingual and bicultural in El Paso, Texas. We're an engineering and education family. Grandfather and father were engineers. My sisters are all engineers or bilingual education teachers. My dad's dream was for all of us to be math teachers, so when my oldest sister changed her major to engineering, Dad didn't think it was a woman's career. That's when my mother's example kicked in. Never bet against a Latina. My sister earned both the math and engineering degrees, including a PhD. She broke the barrier for the rest of us. I graduated from UT El Paso and hired directly into Bell Fort Worth 40 years ago. There were only a handful of degreed women engineers at Bell then, and for a shy young Latina living outside of a border town for the first time in her life, the cultural shock was really confusing. But I'm my mother's daughter, and I persisted. Being in a traditional male career wasn't easy, but it built a surprising skill set. My challenge was to get my coworkers to see past the novelty of our differences. I got them to connect with me, stretch out of their comfort zone, and focus on our commonalities. This team-building skill, combined with my technical knowledge, led to my assignment as Bell's chief engineer for our Army LUH program. Working directly with the Army, including a flight demo at Fort Rucker, pulled me into a new awareness of being a first. I was Bell's first woman chief engineer and first person of color in that role, and I was definitely the only woman among the 4 competing teams. Because the military is so overwhelmingly male-dominant, it was intimidating, but it brought me straight back to the memory of my dad trying to keep my sister in her gender lane, triggered my mom's lesson about Latinas, and I went full speed ahead. As the air vehicle manager for our 412 team, I led a team based in Texas and Quebec. Distance and cultural differences were challenging, but again, emphasizing commonalities bridged those gaps. We accomplished a tremendous amount during those years that we're proud of, but what means the most is our collaboration and the close relationships that endure to this day. My career is all about family, commonality, persistence, and also in knowing that on the other side of what I don't want to do is the life that I want.